The past brought to the present in 5 minutes or less.
Maryland was one of the original 13 British colonies and played a significant role in the political, economic, and social development of the United States from the colonial period to the present day. Founded in 1634 as a proprietary colony under Cecil Calvert, Lord Baltimore, Maryland was originally intended as a refuge for English Catholics, making it an early experiment in religious tolerance in British North America. In 1649, Maryland passed the Act Concerning Religion, often called the Act of Toleration, which granted freedom of worship to Christians. While limited by modern standards, this law represented an important early step toward the broader principle of religious liberty that would later be embedded in the U.S. Constitution. Economically, colonial Maryland relied heavily on tobacco farming, which tied it closely to transatlantic trade and the institution of enslaved labor. During the American Revolution, Maryland was a strong supporter of independence. Maryland troops earned the nickname the Old Line for their discipline and bravery, particularly during the Battle of Long Island in 1776, where their stand allowed George Washington's army to escape. Maryland ratified the Articles of Confederation in 1781, helping create a unified national government, and later ratified the U.S. Constitution in 1788. In the 19th century, Maryland occupied a complex position as a border state during the Civil War. Although it permitted slavery, Maryland remained in the Union, a critical factor in preventing the nation's capital from being surrounded by Confederate territory. Slavery was abolished in Maryland in 1864, prior to the adoption of the 13th Amendment. Following the war, Maryland industrialized rapidly, especially in Baltimore, which became a major port, manufacturing center, and railroad hub. The 20th century saw Maryland expand its national influence through industry, science, and government. During both World Wars, the state supported war production and military logistics. The establishment of federal institutions such as the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and the growth of military and research installations strengthened Maryland's role in health, science, and national defense. In 1954, Baltimore became the site of the landmark Supreme Court case, Brown v. Board of Education, which declared racial segregation in public schools unconstitutional and reshaped American civil rights. In the modern era, Maryland continues to contribute significantly to the United States through biomedical research, cybersecurity, space science, and public policy, benefiting from its proximity to Washington, D.C. The state has developed a diverse economy and population, reflecting broader national trends. Maryland's long-standing emphasis on religious liberty, constitutional government, scientific advancement, and civil rights illustrates its enduring influence on American history. From its colonial roots as a haven for religious minorities to its modern role as a center of innovation and governance, Maryland has been deeply woven into the American story for nearly 4 centuries.